Hi, it's Brad. I'm wired on iced coffee, miniature Snickers, and wanting to talk about personal finance.
Money Dojo!
How are you, you beautiful person?
Yeah, you.
So, budgeting is something that always gets brought up in the concept of not just trying to become rich, but just trying to have your life together financially speaking. And the reality is, as interested as I have been in personal finance for decades, since I was 8 years old, I've never cared about budgeting and I've never done it. So budgeting, I think, is a waste of time. If you're a numbers person, a technical person, and you want to do it, feel free to do it. It's definitely a healthy habit, I suppose, but there's an easier way to do it. The easier way to do it is to simply, and I'm not making a joke here, spend as little money as possible on everything.
What?
It bears repeating. Spend as little money as possible on everything. What else is it? That's essentially what a budget is for. It's for seeing where your money went and then what you might want to cut out of what you're spending. But if you're inverting that and flipping it on its head, and from the very get-go, you're spending as little money as possible. Now, some people say, that might seem excessive. Well, then you can hone in on that with an easier method, which is to simply do that with the big three things: transportation, housing, and food. Those are the three things that take up the most of your budget every single month. Rather than trying to nickel and dime over purchasing pencils versus pens or whatever it is that you're trying to save money on, you can just make sure that with your housing payment that you've already got yourself in a living situation that is probably smarter than something else by being thousands cheaper, or that you've purchased a used car rather than getting something with a big whopping regular payment schedule, or that you're just sinking cash into and then driving a depreciating asset off of the lot. So you start with those things, and then again, if you already know that you've planned to be spending as little possible in those three categories, then you're probably way ahead of most people in terms of needing a budget to begin with.
Money Dojo!
That's it. Put what you think in the comments.
By the way, YouTube thinks you'd like this video here. They know best.